Hey guys, Tony, good morning. So I did want to talk about Hood's recent fall because it did have a pretty major fall. And you guys already know that I bought the IPO. I actually sold like around 40. Where did I sell? At that recent jump? Yeah, so I sold around $56, I think. What was the high here? High 53. Yeah, I sold around 50 bucks. I bought the IPO at 38. I sold at 50 bucks when they came back down. I forgot when I sold actually. I have one share of Robinhood at 38 bucks. See, so you guys can see I actually bought the IPO and I sold everything else. But I actually think that they're actually a really good position to be purchased. So right now, as they've been basically dropping ever since August, right? It's been a consistent drop here, and that's what I told you guys. I'm like, there's a big gap that has to get filled. They got filled, and it just kept dropping because of the bad news that's surrounding Robinhood right now. Personally, I think that they are. I like Robinhood, right? Apart from what anybody says, everybody's like, "Oh, Robinhood sucks," blah blah blah, this and that. I personally like Robinhood a lot. I think that Robinhood is a very good entry point for a lot of beginning investors. I think that Robinhood is a really good platform as far as what it can see in growth. And I've already talked about this plenty of times, but I think Robinhood is or will own or does currently own the full market share of new investors. And I think that's 100% true because I think in 5-10 years, you're going to have a lot of people with 401ks, with Roth IRAs, whatever, and they're all going to be living through like Vanguard or some big behind some big firm, right? And I think that Robinhood allows new investors to actually just get in and start investing. And obviously, there's a certain market that likes to trade and do like certain things in Robinhood, right? And it's mostly just kind of options and newbie traders and stuff. But I think that as far as growth, I think that Robinhood has such tremendous growth that it can approach that I think that it's dumb not to be buying Robinhood at these prices. And I think I will. I think I'm going to be buying back my position. I think my original position in Robinhood was only like a couple of grand. I think at these prices I'm probably going to buy even more. I know they're getting a lot of flack for the whole, what is it called, the I forgot what the word is, whatever their pay for order flow, whatever. So they're getting a lot of bad flack for that. They're getting a lot of bad flack because their revenue came back like super poorly. But I'm not surprised because you had Doggy Coin trading at some ridiculous ridiculous prices back in what is it called, Q1, Q2. Of course they were gonna have like a massive decline from there, right? And then also the whole GME debacle and stuff. But I can't really blame Robinhood because it was a full on like whole broker. It was like broker wide, right? Because not only did Robinhood disable the buy button, you actually had other brokers like Webull, you had M1, you had other brokers that disabled it. Obviously, it's a shitty thing for them to do, but it happened across the board, right? It wasn't just Robinhood. Robinhood just ended up getting most of the shit for it because it's the biggest platform. Um, and the way that I see it, I think Robinhood is like the Apple of brokers, right? I think it's a super good entry. I think they do things when they're ready. They don't just release things just like that. And I think that things get released on Robinhood when they know that they're 100% going to work, apart from like stupid things here and there, like the whole leap year issue and the whole GME and AMC stuff, whatever, right? So that I can definitely blame them for, which I think is sucks, and they've been blatantly lying. But as far as an app that provides a really solid UI, super easy things to understand and everything, I still think Robinhood is great, man. Honestly, I can't deny that. I think Robinhood, even though after all the crap, I think it's still my favorite trading app. Um, or at least for just throwing money in there and playing around, right? Um, but again, I just think they have so much growth, man. I think they can go into so many like there's a video that I put back right when it IPO'd, and I'm like, yo, like Robinhood's gonna do fantastic long term, right? I think Robinhood can definitely go into flow more into a lot more altcoins. They can be a little bit more risky and maybe throw some forex pairs in here. There's a lot of ways that Robinhood can grow, and I think they will. And it's one of those things like either Robinhood grows or they go to zero, and then everybody loses their money, right? So might as well play the riskier part. Well, not riskier. Might as well play the long game and be like, yo, I think Robinhood's gonna make it, because if they don't, guess what? You have millions and millions of people that are gonna lose their money on this broker, and they're gonna end up transferring somewhere else, right? So they either start growing and start making investors happy, or they die. That's basically it. And I'm putting my money on them actually growing and running it to the upside. So I think when this whole crypto thing, when Bitcoin starts like, trailing down and alt season starts, if it does, I think part of my money is going to go back into Robinhood as a long term. And then after that, I'll buy other stuff. But, I think that Robinhood has so much room to grow to the upside. And I'm more than likely at these levels of like $34. Like I can definitely see them start to, really after even some small news, man, I can definitely see them start to run. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.